podcast. Well, you better tune in. You can see the picture. All you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave. It's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take the loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes. He a fan for life, and he's sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. How I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball. I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can bet. I ain't gotta try. Maxi for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die to eat, sleep Sixes. You should know that it's game time.
So this shit wavy.
Welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixes. We got another Sixes game for you, and I got my dog 215, the sports guy, with me. What up, my dog?
What's up, Brody? What's up, Brody?
You already know what it is. It's BG, and we got the Rockets tonight at the crib. Everybody's favorite place to play, except for the Sixers. Can we get back to 500 at home against the Rockets? What you think, Carl?
I'm thinking bigger than that. I'm thinking bigger than that.
Whoa!
I know it starts with tonight, but can we find out who the hell we are as a team? I feel like there's been a good amount of games that we should start building an identity. And a lot of times I see us scrambling for one out there. I understand the inconsistency in the lineups, but I feel like this team is built enough whereas though when certain guys are out of the lineup, we still have a great chance to win games. We're the reason that we lose these games that we lost, not the opponent. It's the nasty turnovers, or whether it's not holding on to a lead, or your bench scoring damn near 15 points while the other bench scoring 48. They got to get better at that, BG. And so I need to see some consistency with this Sixer team. Up and down, win, loss, win, loss, win. They need to get on the roll and fast.
I agree, man. We got to figure something out. I hate that it's against the Rockets that we trying to figure it out, but we got to figure something out because these home woes have been pretty bad. Like you said, we don't really truly know what our identity is. Luckily, tonight, guys we got in the lineup tonight are guys that's been here, to include the young fella, and it should be no problem with like gelling. We shouldn't be worried about our starting lineup, but again, one of our glaring holes is how often our bench gets outscored big. Like not, the bench got outscored 32-24. Like the bench be getting outscored like 52-15, 42-18. That is just too big of a gap that when we go to our bench, what we don't get. And if we're not going to get that out of the bench, what are we asking Maxey to give us to average 35? We asking Embiid to average 32? Right. We asking VJ to average 25? Or is that what we asking from our starters? I don't think that's realistic, man. These guys do got to step up when their number is called, man. Seriously.
Most definitely. We could talk about Nurse here and Nurse that. And yes, I do feel that Nurse can make more adjustments. I do feel like he can do a better job. But at the end of the day, this team has had opportunities every game to win. And, costly mistakes at important times of the game. That's something I don't want to see anymore, especially from our main guys.
Forget the main guys, man. You've been online grinding up Grimes, dog. You talking about the main guy. You've been killing Grimes. What's up? What's your beef with Quentin Grimes, dog?
Here is my beef with Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes, you wanted the bag. We held out. You didn't get the bag. Now this is your year to prove what you're worth to the league. And honestly, bro, I don't see nothing out of Grimes outside of a streaky shooter who can score at times, but he's reckless on offense, reckless turnovers. He doesn't play defense well at all. He's in the wrong position a lot on defense. And this is what I wanted to see. Everyone was excited about Grimes last year, and I was too. He looked great on a losing team that wasn't trying to win games, but a team with other talented players around. How do you fit in? Can you accept your role and star in it? And he hasn't. He's been inconsistent. The first month of the league, he was the best bench player in the league. He's been damn near the worst, from there on. Damn near, because he has the ball a lot. Doesn't do nothing with it, a lot of turnovers.
He do something with it. He let that bitch fly.
Fly to the iron.
Lionel, PG is not injured tonight. PG is in the lineup. This is the starting lineup for the night. We got Tyrese Maxey, BJ Eshcombe, Kelly Oubre, Paul George, and Joel Embiid. So we got guys that's been around each other. Guys that's been around each other. What you think about this lineup, Carl?
I love the lineup, of course, but you know what? I don't know if we've seen this lineup before. With Oubre added in there with PG and VJ. I'll be interested to see how Oubre plays alongside with PG, Maxey, and VJ. I do want to see how they play together. Of course, you're looking at the lineup, star-studded, but it's not about the names and the faces. It's about the cohesion. And Nick Nurse has to find that. Who can play well together? Let's see.
Look, Lionel just echoed exactly how you ended your point. It's up to Nurse then, man. It's up to Nurse. Having these guys in the lineup is huge because this the five. Like when you say, yo, it's time to go to war. Hey,
it's the fourth quarter right here.
It's 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, a game 7. This is probably going to be the 5 that's out there. So, hopefully they show up in a big way against you tonight, man. Hopefully,
BG, let's freeze. Let's leave this up with this being up. Let's give our keys to victory tonight. With this lineup up here tonight, what would be your keys to victory against this very talented Rockets team we're playing tonight?
With so much scoring power in the starting lineup, as I look at it, I want to see a game where we just move the ball. So ball movement, don't let it stick. Nobody should have to play iso ball tonight with these 5 in the starting lineup. Right. You just shouldn't have to. When you're this talented, just hoop.
Right.
Just hoop. Move the ball, feed the ball to each other, and feed the hot hand when needed. So I say ball movement.
I'm going to get a little bit different tonight with my key to victory. Yo, Segun is solid. And I don't know if I said his name right. Segun. Seguin. He's one of the most solid big men I've seen offensively in the league. The footwork is impeccable. He passes the ball. His basketball IQ is Joker-like on offense. But I wouldn't say the same on defense. I think Joel has the edge on him. I think you have to get it to Joel in the paint, and make him work. Try to get him in foul trouble. He is very, very talented. But what do you do with offensive talented players? You make them work on the other end. He'll have less gas on the offensive end if he got to deal with you in the post banging on him. Pause. Down there in the paint. I caught it.
Yo.
Relax.
Hey, yo.
I saw you. Relax.
Hey, yo.
Well, what's your keys to victory?
I already said my keys to victory. I said ball movement, man. Don't let the ball stick, man. We become, well, I don't even want to say we become. We are a very ISO heavy team. So I like to see a little bit of ball movement today. One of my over-unders tonight deals with that. So hopefully we don't see a game where the ball is just sticking. Hopefully we're moving the ball around and everybody eats. Everybody eats.
That's the key to the season for me with this team. That is the, consistent thing when I see in all our W's. If you look at the assists on all our W's, they were swinging that rock around, and when the ball sticks, we lose every time. When the ball sticks and we don't play defense in the first and third quarters, we lose. So, I'm looking to see this team progress. They played along each other long enough to know the deficiencies of the team. They got to get better, bro. Got to get better. Not a great defensive team that I've seen.
No. We're not a good defensive team. Like, we're not even
at
a good
all.
defensive team.
At all.
Let's call a spade, Carl. Like, I know we Sixers fans, but we got to be honest with ourselves. We're not even a good defensive team.
No, I know people, And Joel has been banged on quite a few times, but people have to look at the grand scheme of things.
He's jumping.
No. Why are they getting down there that easy time after time after time to attack him? Y'all allowing your man to run right past you. Guys are not moving their feet. When we move our feet and we jump up on picks and things like that, and we attack, we oftentimes, get a good, deal out of that. But they're not doing that consistently. It's the most hot and cold Sixer team that I've seen, bro. I've seen stretches where they play elite defense. And then
they've had me backpedaling on my whole we can't win a championship with a bit. They've had me backpedaling on that several times this season. Like, it's days that I'm like, yo, I can't deny it. I don't like Embiid out there with no knee brace, but he looked good. Hey, I can't deny it. BJ looked like he was the correct pick at 3. I can't deny it. Maxey was the guy. Is that guy?
Can I add to that?
Paul George ain't washed. Like,
this is what I'm about to say. I can't deny it. Paul George been out there last few games, back to back. And then boom, he's gone.
And then the Sixers start sixering.
No explanation. He's just gone in the win. And, it's hard to gain continuity, but at the same time, like I said, there's enough talent on the floor. There's no excuse for them to play the way that they've played in these losses. So get it together, bro. What are you looking for in this matchup tonight? What matchup are you looking at on the floor, bro? Who are you keying in on?
Man.
He playing tonight, RJ, by the way. I don't know when he got hurt, though.
Man. Joel got to win this matchup.
Facts.
Joel got to win this matchup. I'm going to go with that matchup. The center matchup is what I'm looking forward to. Joel got to win this matchup.
And,
who the hell going to guard KD? Paul George is going to probably – Paul George and Oubre are capable.
Right.
But damn, dog.
Right. That's a hard matchup. But at the end of the day, I think the game going to come into defending the paint. What I mean by that is exactly what it sounds like. Don't let people get down there. And if they get down there, Joel, do what you do. Do what you can. You know what I mean? But try not to let people get down there so easy. It will be an endless river of guys just see who could dunk on Joel the hardest, and nobody wants to see that.
Because he ain't got, like we say, he ain't got much lift. So when he do lift, and these kids that's jumping nowadays got more lift, it's been looking bad for the big fella this season. What was that one game he got dunked on like 4 times? Like, it was like it
was crazy.
Get a poster from Embiid night. Like,
he even got up himself from
like, damn, why these motherfuckers keep dunking on me? Yeah, man, we got to be better defensively, man. We got to be better defensively. But at the end of the day, we still kind of a small team because of the way we play. We don't really play a true big lineup ever, really. Like, when we get into the mix here, we start Barlow when healthy. But when we get in the mix of the game, shit, we talked about it the other day. Where the hell was Barlow in the second half? It's like, when it's in the mix of it, he don't be getting back in the game. Like, he don't be in there.
So I got a question. Maybe I missed it. Is Barlow out tonight?
Remember he landed on it? Remember when he landed on his back? Hey, Barlow might not be back for a little hot second.
But he played that next game.
He did? Oh, so he probably playing, just can't start. It's what you already know is a matchup thing. It's a matchup thing.
But I think this is the first time we've seen Barlow not starting when being healthy.
He's not healthy.
20
Bro, just because you can't.
The Sixers are confusing me. The Sixers are confusing. It's not me. It's not me. He hit his back hard on pregame that game. We say he was out. Then, boom, he was in a starting lineup. Played like 8 minutes, was out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I do know he's an intricate part of what we do defensively. But I don't feel too bad about who's replacing him in the lineup. Oubre is a solid defender, but he's not a greater rebounder as Barlow. So definitely going to have to be team rebounder, bro. Barlow getting on a game.
They say the matchup to watch out for is again Embiid. Boom. They said, when you asked me what matchup I was looking for, boom. I promise this is live. I did not say that because I saw it. It's just obvious, man. Embiid got to win this matchup. Dog.
But here's my thing. Saying that to say, still, I don't want Joel Embiid coming out in that headspace, bro. There's so much talent on the floor. Let the game naturally come to you. And yeah, you are the better offensive player versus his defense. So that should, prevail. But don't force it, bro, because you'll force, like Maxey does sometimes, you'll force your team out of the game. Don't do that. Let the ball flow throughout the whole team. And the ball will find the hot man.
Yeah,
You know
don't
what I
get
mean?
it misconstrued. When I say win the matchup, I don't mean, have the most points. I mean, be the better center, Joel Embiid. That don't mean just go out there and take dumb shots. Be the better center on the floor tonight. That's what I want from Joel Embiid.
Most definitely. Most definitely. One thing I will say, man, VJ, I can't say enough about the kid. He had a very good game last game, even though we lost that game. I do like I like when he comes out in the first quarter aggressive. I do like when the team sets him up to come out in the first quarter aggressive. Can you make sense of that? Like, would you like to see more of that? First quarter, VJ. First quarter, VJ.
It ain't about first quarter, VJ. I just want us to be the best Sixers team, and the best Sixers team is usually involves VJ Edgecombe. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say force feed him or get him going in the first quarter. Sixers get going in the first quarter, so it becomes easy who the ball should go to. Not let's just game plan to get Maxey the ball early. Let's game plan to get VJ hot early. But game plan to get and let's just hoop, dog. We got too much talent to be. Hey, everybody take a turn playing iso ball. Let's just hoop.
I'm saying that to say we would like that to happen, but what we've seen when our big three is out there, oftentimes VJ goes to the corner. He's not really clamoring for the ball. So I think you should leave it up in the coach, bro. Your rookie not going to speak up. And this moment, you got to force him into the game early, get him confident amongst these superstars he alongside with, because he look up to him. He defers to him. So I think that's a
VJ, a young scholar by the name of Kendrick Lamar once said, "Mother F the big three, it's just me." At some point, you just look. Sometimes you got to look them off, dog. Look, man, I'm hitting. Move. Hey, what Kobe used to do?
Yep.
Mike used to do that?
Bro.
Sometimes, dog.
When you guys come back after the game, everything wrong that Carl said on defense will come to fruition. Nurse is bad, BJ. Yeah.
I agree that Nurse bad though. Linnell, you not like saying, I'm not a Nick Nurse apologist at all. I think he's been I'm gonna just use the word bad. I'm gonna just say bad.
Like the offensive
everybody does defer to Embiid, man. That's why I hate that when he out there, we feel like we got to give him the rock. Like, no, we got to just play basketball, and he could be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. When he's hot, when he's playing well, it'll be hard not to be able to get him the ball. He's the biggest man on the floor a lot of the time. He's the most physical. Yeah, you want to get him the ball, but oftentimes they got to realize, they got to read the room, and realize what's going on. Is he making shots tonight? Is his midi falling? Or is he struggling a little bit? All right, we looking you off, bro. We got other people that can score. We got to get more, mentally tough like that. I ain't going to kill our time. We here
and
right
I've seen I've seen games where Embiid looked like he won a dish the rock, though. Like, just make that a more often thing, please.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
Man, it's crazy that we talked about. Oh, yeah, Maxey as well. Mm-hmm. It's crazy the things that we talked about is pretty much the over-unders. Everything we talked about in the first 20 minutes is on my page. Almost everything. So, I got VJ Edgecombe, man. Carl X, man, can you get going early? Could you get going early? We've had games where we've seen VJ go crazy, and then the next thing you know is like, damn, he defers, and he got 11. I need more than that out of VJ. Do you see VJ having 16 and a half with this lineup tonight? 16 and a half points.
I'll take the over. I got a feeling. I got that feeling. Oh, I mean that. I mean to do all that. How about you? You stalling. What you looking at? A cheat sheet?
No, I'm thinking about the defender. I'm thinking about if they put the twin on him, do I think that he can get the best of him? Oh man,
that's a nice That's a nice matchup. That's a nice matchup tonight.
That's why I'm thinking about it so hard. Like, damn. I'm gonna go over, man. I'm gonna believe in VJ tonight. I'm gonna believe in VJ tonight. That's gonna be a tough matchup, though. That's gonna be a tough matchup for sure. Up next, man. What did I ask for, man? What did I say my keys to victory was, Carl? Let's see if you was paying attention.
Rebounder.
Absolutely not.
Ball.
Carl was not paying attention. I said ball movement. Ball movement. Don't let the ball stick.
So why you do me like my teacher used to do me? Those was my 4th grade teacher, Miss Plummer. That gave me flashbacks. I didn't like that.
Got to test you. Make sure you're paying attention. So, man, the Sixers ain't been a high assist team in certain games that I think we need to be. So I'm putting a number at 22.5 assists for the Sixers, which is a high number for the Sixers. It is below our average, but it's still a high number for certain games we be having. So what you think? 22.5 assists.
I'm gonna take the under.
I'm taking the under too.
Come on. We betting. We ain't hoping. We betting. You know what I mean? Over unders is for the betters. We don't want to lead them down the wrong road. Under.
Damn. I don't want to take the under, but I just know that shit be just.
You're gonna have somebody in your inbox tonight mad if you pick over because they betting. They use our bet.
I'm picking under. Up next, man, one of the people that we love that is back in the lineup, not just back in the lineup, but he's in the starting lineup tonight, man. Kelly Oubre, man, seems like he's back. Would you say no?
I'm going to take under.
Carl, I ain't say nothing. I literally just said, is Kelly Oubre back? And you going to take the under?
I thought you took a number. Why are you pausing after you said it?
Because I asked the question. I said, I would say that the last few days, Kelly Oubre has looked like he's back. Would you say no? And you said, I'll take the under.
I'll take the under. I need to see consecutive. I need
21.5 points, man. Kelly Oubre been hooping lately. 21.5 points. What you think?
I'm gonna take the under.
Hold on, let me add this to the screen real quick before we go. This is the starting lineup for Houston right now. This is the starting lineup for Houston.
I'm gonna take the under.
Kelly, Jesus, sweet tiny.
Kelly.
Oh my God.
Kelly got to show me consistently he's back. You know, I've seen a few games look good and all that, so that's why I was shaking my head. No. Kelly got to show me he back. I need more consecutive games. He looks solid defensively and offensively. I want to see more of it.
I'm going over. I'm going to go over on this 21.5. I love the fact that Kelly Oubre at all times is on attack mode, no matter who's in the game. Maxey in the game, I'm still attacking. And Embiid in the game, I'm attacking. BJ in the game, it doesn't matter. So I'm not saying this is going to be like his average. I'm not saying he's going to average 22 points, but I think tonight, this matchup, man, we facing some tall. Damn, dog, that starting lineup so tall.
But wait till you hear my bold. Stop being
Hold
scared.
up, I ain't ready for the bowl yet. I ain't ready for the bowl yet. I got 4 over unders for you, and this is the 4th one. On this date, Joel Embiid gave Victor Wembanyama 70 career high 70 points for Joel Embiid on this date, January 22nd. So maybe he likes this date. Maybe he puts up big numbers. Joel Embiid, I'm putting that number through the ceiling for you for over-unders. 35.5 points for Joel Embiid. What you got?
Now, when I say he's going to have a good game, you know, I'm not really thinking like 35 points. I'm thinking shooting a good clip, so under. I just want him to shoot a good percentage, bro. That's all.
It ain't about what you want. It's about what's going to happen. I say over. I say Embiid. Embiid been off for too long. It's time to turn up. You had your days off. Now it's time to hoop. I'm going to go over. I think Embiid has a monster game tonight.
Rizzy, we here. We hit when we normally hear Rizzy. I'll be peeping you. We here. But it's under in a good way, though. It's not like a under in a bad way, you know? Now, I believe we're done with our over and under segment. So it's time for me to get bold. Shout out to E. Gibson. This is your first time I've seen you on the YouTube. We appreciate your support. Tyrese Maxey will have 17 assists tonight. You heard it. You heard it. I think he'll figure it out tonight. Where everybody needs to be, should be, getting them the ball. It sounds like an outlandish number.
No, it don't sound like outlandish. It is an outlandish
It
number.
sounds like that. It sounds like that. But if everybody's hitting on the floor with all this talent we got, we'll see that number go up. It's bold, B. Come on, man. Now you get bold.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get bold. Joel Embiid hasn't done this yet, so I'll just go with a 50 piece nugget for Joel Embiid for my bold. 50-piece McNugget on Seguin. I took the over for his 35.5, so why not go 15 more? Why not go 15 more?
I like that.
So I'm gonna go and be with a 50 ball in front of the home crowd tonight. Get them something to cheer about.
Most definitely. More than the points, more than outperforming. I would love to see him out rebound his matchup tonight. You know, that will be huge for me. That would be huge for me.
If he did what?
Out rebound his matchup tonight. You know, beat his matchup and rebound it. He don't jump out the damn roof either. Sagoon's not the biggest jumper either.
So Carl,
I want him to work down there.
See, Carl, let me explain something to you. About rebounding. This is the issue I have with my daughter and the seventh graders that I coach. I don't give a damn how tall he is or how high he can jump.
He got to get in position to rebound.
You do work to get rebounds. You don't just jump to get rebounds. You don't just be tall to be rebounds. You got to do work, and Embiid's not a worker when it comes to that type stuff. So
I want to see him work tonight is what I'm saying.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
Put your lunch pail and contractor hat on and go to work tonight. If you don't do anything, bro, I want you to rebound that damn ball tonight and defend the rim.
Yeah, all right.
Well, listen, we got 2 minutes until we see. We can talk a whole lot like we normally do on pregame, but the game is here.
Yeah, all right.
The game is here. The game is here.
The game is here, but you talking about Embiid out rebound that shit.
You talking about Embiid scoring 50 points tonight.
That's more likely than rebounding.
We gonna see.
Huh?
I asked what I want him to do, not what he was going to do, BG. It's a difference.
All right.
It's a big difference.
You old needy Sixers fan. You want stuff.
I want a lot, especially.
You know what I want? I want a W, man. I want a W, man. We got to do better in front of the home crowd, so I want a W, man. Look at the top of the screen, y'all. Look at the top of the screen. We on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend about the East Leaf Sixers podcast. And don't forget to tell them what it be for every single pregame, every single postgame right here with East Leaf Sixers. What you got for him, Carl?
No te vire a decirle una amiga, te diga, una amiga, te diga, un amigo, you bring your butts back here for post game.
Who voice was that for the second half? Like I get you was trying.
It was kind of like
you put some spice on it. You put some spice on it for the Spanish part, but then when you start speaking English, why was you Count Dracula? I'm trying to figure out.
I've been working on my Portuguese, and I can kind of slip in there. That's a whole different conversation.
Oh, all right. We'll talk offline about
off air.
Your Portuguese training.
I've been taking some classes, man, trying to expand my palate.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all already know where to be at for post game. We'll be right back here after the game, hopefully celebrating a Sixers win.